Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to the World Series 2021 and another quarterfinal. I believe, is this the last one? Is this the last quarterfinal? I think it is. I think it's the very last one. And these games only happened, by the time you're watching this, a couple of hours ago. Or probably just finished about 1 hour ago. So I am very, very up to date with these games. We've got Laser and Demo. Laser down in the south with the red color for big size. Forgot what I was going to say then. Red color for big size. Going for 2 supplies. Up in the north, we have Gilet Demolition for Fargo. With the blue color. We're on Tournament Desert. Just off the top of my head, SiZe is on top of the bracket. His name is further north in the bracket. That means he would have chosen this map. He does like a little bit of Tournament Desert. He once said to me it's his second home. Because, I mean, back in the day, SiZe has been playing for absolutely ages, since pretty much 2005 or whenever. Pretty much not long after the game came out anyway. And, yeah, back then, all that was ever played was Tournament Desert. The finals for the World Series used to be best of 5s or best of 7s on Tournament Desert only. And then only recently, in the last couple of years, last few years, has it changed. And it used to be random as well. It used to be random armies as well. So things have come a long way. Things are now often a best of 13. So SiZe has scouted this worker over here. There's a demo trap that he has found and crushed the worker. First tech RPG here for Fargo has been stopped. That's got the terrorists inside of there as well. So that's not a good start there. Not a good start for Fargo there at all. I did see that Fargo this morning, well actually all day he's been spamming games. So he's been playing Shay, been playing Boyka. He has been playing very, very active, trying to, and I am a believer of that activity in the run up to your games can make all the difference, because you may have played a game just yesterday where you would demo against Laser, for example, and you remember it's fresh in your mind. Okay, that works, that doesn't work, all that kind of stuff. So activity is definitely a good thing, and SiZe generally, I don't think he really practices or warms up. He just kind of goes in, and that's it. So all the attacks so far have been stopped. Sorry, I was just yawning there. Yeah, all the attacks have been stopped. 1V finally goes down. Maybe one more V will go down, but either way, that's 2 Vs to 3 technicals. A few RPGs lost inside of that battle as well. No expansion here yet for Fargo. Another technical pushing on this right hand side. Is it going to be a tech RPG or a tech terror? Looks like maybe a tech RPG. No. Is a tech terror. Hits one of the supplies. And that push was actually looking okay for SiZe, but then all of a sudden it's flipped on its head with the tunnel and the tentacles. He managed to take out one of the Vs, and then with this counter attack back here as well, SiZe, I think it's still kind of an even game, but SiZe has taken some damage as well. So yeah, you can see there in terms of XP, very, very even indeed. I think if Fargo keeps up that same level, and keeps SiZe chasing after these terror attacks and keeps actually landing these terror attacks, it could be good for Fargo. Keep SiZe on his toes, keep him chasing after your attacks. Very, very decent strat. Another TNT hits there. SiZe have got these 3 Vs out. There's still a terrorist running around here, and that could be another terrorist. Yeah, it is, and it hits the dozer. So SiZe is at risk of losing his dozers. He's building that supply now. I think the reason he hasn't boxed things is because he is demo. Strong terrorist. You can almost definitely say there's going to be some TNT. So if you do your boxing and you do your buildings close together, you could get a double and you could hit 2 buildings, and that could be GG just based on that. Another tentacle over here on this left-hand side, and it is a tech RPG. Again, they're going to keep SiZe on his toes, keeping him busy. There's a demo trap here. This garrison here, load of tentacles. That was almost very painful for SiZe. He still lost one V, it was still painful, but he almost lost that next V as well. That would have been absolutely catastrophic. But yeah, Fargo's geared up to get his oil. He's got the capture upgrade already. I think that V there is doomed. It's going to evac its stuff, and there are Vs coming in for the reinforcements, but that V alone will get picked off, that is for sure. And Fargo's now got an oil. He's got a palace up. He's got one demo bike out at least. No demo upgrade just yet. Dozer is chilling back here inside of a Chinook. And here comes another TNT from Fargo. Another supply has fallen, and he's trying to go for the power here as well. And that Dozer will now need to evac, which does leave him at a bit of a risk. And there's demo bikes coming on this left-hand side. Is SiZe paying attention? He is paying attention. The bikes there do go down. Interesting fact, you know, I think SiZe has won the World Series more times than any other player. I might be wrong, but hasn't he won it like 2 or 3 times? I think he might have. Okay, so SiZe is loading up his Vs inside of his Chinooks. Now, is he doing that just to protect against the demo bikes, or is he actually going to go for a drop over the top? I think it's a bit risky doing that, you know, because I don't know, wherever you go, Fargo's going to be on your case. And he could have a demo bike already waiting by the time you evac. Demo bike is on the way. Ah, you see what I mean? He's lost one V there straight away. But either way, he is in the base. SiZe is going back now with the Chinooks. Technicals come in. Do press detonate, but sadly doesn't kill any Vs just yet. There's a technical coming in from the back. Another demo bike coming in, and no Vs have gone down yet so far, apart from that first one. So yeah, Fargo, I don't think he's pressing I on some of his units there. Another demo bike does come in. Fargo is all of a sudden in a very, very bad way. I don't think he saw this coming at all. This just shows why SiZe is such a beast of a player. Shame for Fargo because he's not level 3 yet. His CC's also been stopped at 84%. I think what could have been good there for Fargo was actually send his Jarman into the army here and then press I. That could have been good for him. Instead of just sniping 1V, he could have killed everything. But either way, he sniped 1V. Demo bike comes out now. Will he be able to get the hit on anything here? It doesn't look like it. Fargo's still trailing on level 3. He's not level 3 just yet. There's still a Jarman here. But yeah, I think he's definitely missed the trick by not going in the army and pressing I. Sure, there was a drone there. Stealth drone there. But did he have one before? I didn't see one before, you know. So game has slowed down. Demo bike out once again. All it takes really is one good hit. 1V goes down there. Press I. Press I, Fargo. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What does SiZe have behind this? He has 96 Chinooks collecting on 1 supply. Could do some combat drops here and then start collecting from here. He needs to probably focus on these Vs mainly now. Fargo's still collecting from the mid over here. He's still got his oil. He's re-established this supply. So all you need to do really is just kill these 2 Vs and just kind of try to restabilize. But that drop there was a really good strat there for SiZe, for sure. There is a bomb on that, and I think SiZe knows it, so he's got another ranger here already. Yeah, I don't know if he knew that or not. I think he might have. So SiZe on his CC, SiZe getting an oil. Also got Pathfinders out. Haven't seen A10 yet, I don't think. Might be saving that for in a sec. We got Jarman back out. I think he died earlier, didn't he? I think he died. Still a demo trap here, but he does have a drone. Another demo trap placed there. They won't be able to. Oh, it will be able to get up actually. Okay, CC being built. SiZe has let Fargo to get to level 3 now. Snipe comes in on the Vs. Terrorist almost reaches his target. I think the Jarman here might escape. Only just though. Well, that's causing a little bit of damage to these Vs. Fargo's oil does fall. He has expanded to this other supply now. So Fargo at the moment is on 3 supplies. Only just lost his oil. Ooh, he could even get a dozer there. He really could. That would be absolutely amazing, really. He's cancelled that as well. What's SiZe doing? Is he even paying attention over there? He's let him get a dozer. He didn't cancel his laser turret. It's a little bit weird. Yeah, I think he's just purely paying attention over here. He's just clearing out this area. But now Fargo has oil. Sorry, has power. And he's actually taking the dozer with him as well. Wow. Memorable Ambush just wipes out the entire V army. What is it? 6 Vs? Yes, 6 Vs. And they were pretty fully loaded as well. Don't think SiZe expected that at all. Memorable Ambush just hits. Absolutely amazing. Fargo is in a really good position now. All he needs to do really is just hold on. Just literally hold on against these pushes from SiZe. SiZe does have flashbangs. He's trying to flush out these buildings, trying to flush out this building. Jean and Kelly's in action. The building gets reloaded up. Does he have flashbangs inside of there as well? Don't know, actually. Then my bike is out and those Vs are going to be sent running. Ooh! I don't even know how a V survived there. Or any Vs. All the Vs even survived. John McKell is wrecking everything. And Fargo's level here in this first game is looking really, really decent. Not easy to win with demo against laser because the early game technicals are more expensive. There's 2 demo bikes coming in now, and that is an absolutely amazing hit. How many Vs went down there? 4 Vs in total. I think one of them was an ambulance, but that's GG. SiZe frozen the towel. What an amazing play there from Fargo. That's a very, very convincing start. Looks fully warmed up, as you'd expect with all them games he's played. I'm sure I counted on Gentle. He played like 20 games today alone or something like that. So yeah, really, really good. And I bet you if I check SiZe's Gentle, which I will do in a second, by the way, just to show you how active SiZe is. And will he pay the price here today? Well, so far 1-0. And I think you say Fargo had the weaker army there as well. So, yeah, GG well played. On to the next. Okay, so jumping into the reverse, we have Fargo down in the south for the USA Laser in the blue. Up in the north, we have a big SiZe with the red Gilet Demolition. Drone placed immediately above the CC or there or thereabouts. I just checked SiZe's Gentle before well, just in between these two games. And SiZe didn't play any warm-up whatsoever today. I mean, at least he didn't upload it to Gentle. I don't think he cares that much to not upload his games if he was secretly playing or something. I don't think that he does that. He literally just jumps into games straight from work and starts playing, whereas Fargo very, very active today, as I mentioned. So Fargo's going for a more triangle box here. That could come back to bite him later on because we can see some double TNTs if you force fire the terrorists in that spot there. That spot. There's splash damage. Will kill both buildings. So Fargo's sending a dozer on this left-hand side, but he's not going to find one. He's going to find a worker actually over on this side. V comes out, but I don't think you're going to stop that worker in time, Fargo. Going to be close if you go straight there, but even just the fact that it wandered off a little bit there, don't think that's going to get stopped. So that's a nice little start there for SiZe, and SiZe are going to go straight inside of this bunker as well. Fargo sent that back. You may think, why didn't he keep that there to stop them RPGs? But if he starts fighting those RPGs and then one technical pops, he's lost that V. So it's better to send it back and live to fight another day, I think. So one technical being loaded up. Here comes the TNT, and that does hit one of the supplies over here on this left-hand side. Would have been nice to have one more terrorist, actually, to finish off that firebase. But Fargo decides to cancel the firebase anyway, just to prioritize rebuilding that second supply, and I think I agree with that. V here. Ooh. Let's get the crush, and with the Hellfire, it should win the technical engagement. It does. There's another technical on its way now, and that V is vulnerable. It's very, very low. Yeah, that V is now going to fall. That bunker is now garrisoned. I'm not sure what's going on there. Just like a scrap deny or something. Here comes TNT, and that's where you're going to see the effect. It's going to kill the barracks as well. The V and the laser lock, though, comes in and defends it. But what the hell? Oh. Whoa, baby. What the hell happened there? Did the terrorist go inside? Very, very interesting indeed. But that's why you're not seeing boxes come from SiZe. Is because you did get the double. He's killed the barracks now as well, which the barracks isn't a major loss, but it does cost 600. It is another building you built. Your dozer's got to be out preparing. And your missile defender production is going to be cut off for the next few seconds at least. The tentacles do come in now. One tentacle loses its life. And then over here, this bunker will be combat dropped. And he's dropped off a missile defender there as well. It's going to go inside. Combat drop over here as well. And Fargo decides to push. He might lose his dozer back here, though. SiZe now enters the base tech RPG, and he will go for the dozer. Dozer doesn't get the crush on anything. Not that it would make a difference anyway. I think the dozer was dead. Fargo now has to come back and fight this. And now any buildings that Fargo loses, he will not be able to replace because he hasn't got that dozer. One more V-Dead gets picked off. This is nice play here from SiZe. SiZe getting his oil behind this as well. He's got a tunnel over here on the left-hand side as well. So he's got the flanks. And yeah, Fargo is going to be playing catch-up. I mean, he's still got everything he needs. War Factory Barracks 2 supplies. But he's lost his dozers. So any buildings, like I said, any buildings that he loses, he can't replace. But he's also been losing Vs here and there as well. So his numbers of Vs certainly going down. He's look here on one of the technicals. A few technicals going down. Another V falls, though. There's two in total fallen there because you can see the scrap piles. How many units does SiZe have behind this? Let's on 3 workers there. Decent amount here, though. What a TNT there from SiZe is really making the most of these close proximity buildings to each other. He really is making the most out of it, isn't he? TNT, the war factory, and the barracks, and no more production from Fargo whatsoever right now. But does Fargo have enough to win at the moment? Shot his Hellfire there so he can make a battle drone. Interesting decision. Smart decision, because that does need the repair. The oil there has gone down, and Fargo is kind of stabilized. But what is SiZe preparing behind this? He's got a load of technicals. Is he just going to go and deal with this fight, or is he going to go for the base trade? Fargo unloads, a very, very pivotal moment here. And all the missile defenders going down. 1V goes down. Technicals fall in. Technicals continue the push, but the unload comes in, and most of the Vs there have survived. 1V went down, but so many technicals went down. And can SiZe win now, or has he got enough at all? I don't know if he's got enough, you know. Like, sure, Fargo's got nothing back here, but should SiZe have gone for the base trade there? Should he just focus on TNT in the last few buildings? Because at the moment, Fargo's about to close in on SiZe's base, and SiZe does not have very much stuff at all. He's got 4 technicals. Tunnel going up over here. But I think SiZe might have already killed himself, because going in with all them technicals, they should have been used to make a barracks and make more terrorists and keep doing the TNTs. But he seems to want to keep taking this brute force fight with the Vs. And yes, he's going to pick off 1V here. Where is he going to go after this fight? He's going to lose more technicals here. Where is he going to go? SiZe's production at the moment is being camped. Supply there going down. Technical goes down. And SiZe coming in from this right side, going for this V. And SiZe clears up. Sorry, Fargo clears up everything. SiZe has nothing at the moment. SiZe has got to be feeling the pressure now. Terrorist finally being made, but why is he not going for these last few buildings? You literally need 7 terrorists and you've won the game. Like, Fargo's got 11.5k, but it doesn't really matter. You can't make anything with it. SiZe coming in with a demo trap hit. Okay, that could change things. That could change things indeed. Is Fargo paying attention? Because 3 demo traps to kill that, 2 to kill that, and 3 to kill that. So if Fargo doesn't realize, he is going to be out. Is he checking his base? Yeah, he's not built 3 on that, interestingly. He's only built 2. SiZe just needs to drop a scaffold and just kill these last few buildings. Fargo is not paying attention right now at all. He's sending 2 Vs back now, but it's a race against time. But it needs 1 more demo trap here. Fargo is sending the Vs back. He's going to do a drop with them. But this power... Ooh, what's going on here? What the hell? He's not built the extra demo trap. There's another barracks being built here. SiZe doesn't have much cash. And Fargo is coming in. There's not even a demo trap here. So can he just not build demo traps anymore? Yeah, do you need a barracks to build a demo trap? Yeah, SiZe should know more than anyone. You need 3 to kill that. So, yeah. I don't know. Did SiZe just run out of money? I don't think he ran out of money. I think he just literally couldn't drop any more demo traps down. And GG. Well played. That was edge of your seat stuff. But Fargo goes 2-0 ahead. Okay, so jumping into the next game. Who would have thought Fargo leading with a 2-0 start here? We've got GLA for Fargo down in the bottom left with the blue. Yes, the vanilla faction. Up in the top right, we've got Big Size with the GLA Tox in the red color. So yeah, GLA Mirror, it's winnable both ways. Tox is stronger, I would say. Most people would agree Tox is stronger. And SiZe has been playing a hell of a lot of GLA Mirrors against BiG as of over recent weeks or months. He's played a lot. He did lose a lot, but then at the moment, he tends to be winning quite a lot as well. So you're definitely very experienced with the old GLA Mirror. Fargo's going for 3 supplies with a lack of tunnels. So there's going to be a tunnel placed here for SiZe. SiZe looks like he is going for a TNT. At least 2 terrorists, 3 terrorists now. Is he just going to load up 3 and go, or is he going to wait for a 4th? Yeah, he's going to wait for a 4th. Okay, first tentacle is out, and it's going to go over here to kill some workers. This looks like the distraction tech. So that looks like the distraction, but so tentacle gone down there as well. Something went there. Yeah, he's lost that tentacle. SiZe is now coming with a TNT, but wasn't very quick with it though. Like as you're doing the distraction, that's when you want to come in with the actual TNT. And it looks like here comes something. That's not it. This could be another distraction, and this is the real McCoy. As they say in England. I don't know if that's a worldwide thing. The real McCoy is like the real deal. This is the real deal. It's going to actually go for the supply, and it gets the supply. Not going to get the tunnel though. Tech RPG here will get stopped, but Fargo is already on the 3rd supply there. Fargo's actually established a tunnel here as well. So even though that TNT hit, I don't think it actually looks that bad for Fargo because he's got control of more supplies. He's got a tunnel there and a tunnel there geared up to get more. And he's dropping down that one very, very quick as well. So his economy is pretty good. And this tentacle here has killed a load of workers here for SiZe. That one will... Ooh, he's got a terrorist there. Hits the ground as well and he gets it. But there's a super tech. Ooh, Fargo's on point, man. He's playing fast. You see that? The demo traps clearing the scrap. Very, very nice indeed. Fargo's even going for another supply. This greedy guy, man. He's going to be on 4 supplies at 3 minutes 20, and one of them already got TNT'd. Absolutely crazy. This tunnel here could go down. Technical. What is that thinking of doing? This tunnel looks like it will. Ooh, yeah, it's going to go down. The Fargo will be able to clear this position. He'll take out all his RPGs. Another forward tunnel here from SiZe. SiZe could have got the cancel there, but he didn't. This area does get cleared, and Fargo has control of here as well as the SiZe. Behind economically by what? 2 supplies? 2 whole supplies right now? Yep, that's the way. Technical comes in here doing some harassment on Fargo's workers. Technical pops here. Looks like a super tech now, actually. Bit of an annoyance. Killed quite a few workers. Technical here is killing some workers as well. So that's the problem. If you've got so many supplies, you've got so many places to cover. And he's losing all these workers as well. So SiZe definitely doing what he needs to do to try and maintain his position in this game. Yeah, Fargo is literally left chasing a technical around his entire base. Could get another super tech there. I think it's that one. Yeah, he got 2 super techs now. Yeah, Fargo's looking on point. He definitely is. SiZe is going to try and take this fight, but that's going to leave Fargo collecting all of his workers. He's not going to be harassing as much. He's going to have to try and take this fight because he wants to get that 3rd. Okay, SiZe on one of the oils. Fargo is ready to get this oil. Doesn't have it quite yet. A stinger now being built by Fargo over here. Fargo probably could have a few more workers there. SiZe is getting the artillery platform. Technical comes in from SiZe, going to kill some more workers again. Fargo not got anything else to defend there, not even a few RPGs or just like 1 quad or anything. So he's going to be chasing after this again, losing a load of workers. SiZe on the double arms dealer with a scorpion spam on the way. There's a load more workers here. That was nice technical. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, so we've got a bit of a pushback here from SiZe. Got quite a few tanks out, but there's still these super techs in play. Fargo just needs to be careful of this bunker. Still a bit of a fight over this area here. Fargo desperately trying to drop down more defenses. Stinger going up, another tunnel going up even. And Fargo needs to find a way to clear that bunker because it's hard to take any of these fights without clearing it. It does bring a toxin tractor to the party. I think he's still on one arms dealer and he's only collected on 2 workers here. Both players healthy amount of cash. SiZe evacs his stuff and SiZe continuing the push here. Really wants this position, SiZe. I'm not sure Fargo's going to be able to hold it. It's going to be difficult, that is for sure. SiZe relentless with this massive scorpion spam, massive attack here. Few RPGs popped, few single scorps here and there. There's still these 2 super techs, which could be very, very useful indeed. Just got to be careful of the scorpion rockets because they will take out the super techs very, very quick. As soon as they fired the rockets, though, then they're very weak. Another few scorpions actually here from the back, and those super techs are at risk of going down. Super techs do pop again, and one of them almost goes down. I don't even know why it didn't go down. Actually, it looked very, very low. SiZe just continuing the pressure. He's got an extra supply going up here. Just continuing the spam, and he's got a palace going up as well, so yeah, SiZe in a very good position, especially now he's got that oil. Fargo also got this oil down here. Second arms dealer going up for Fargo now, but is that quite late? I would say it is, and that's why he's been losing this ground battle, because he's just not had enough units out. Not to mention that technical been roaming around just killing loads of workers for free for ages. Yeah, another big scorpion battle here, but SiZe has got the numbers once again. Super Tech is putting in some work though and getting this value for money. But it's at risk of going down now. It does take one shot, and Fargo's trying to build another supply here. But surely that's at risk of going down. I think Fargo's got himself in a bit of a pickle here because of the placement of all this defense. Maybe the supply would have been better there with like a stinger over here or something like that. Fargo's making it work with the Super Tech and what scorps that he does have, but he did lose quite a few there. This technical still survives. The rockets actually impact the supply there. 2 arms daily spam, and SiZe is now collecting here, as well as that oil palace finished. I can hear another building being captured, and still the fight continues over here. Yeah, if SiZe takes this area, he's probably won. GG. Well played. Fargo just wasn't able to hold here, and SiZe just got on his traditional 2 arms dealer spamming scorpions. Very, very well played indeed, and the score is 2-1. Okay, so jumping into the next match, we've got Fargo now playing with a stronger army, which is GLA Tox in the blue color. On Canyon of the Dead, down at the bottom left, we've got big size of the GLA Vanilla in the red. So, what strategies will we see here? Yeah, the reason I think Tox is stronger is not only because your tanks fire toxin shells, you got stronger tunnels, your rebels and your tunnels can clear out buildings. Mainly those 3 things add up. You got stronger RPGs. RPGs pretty much always hit their target, whereas GLA RPGs, they've got a shorter fall-off range. You got the Gamma upgrade for Tox as well, which increases the damage of the rockets as well, even more than the AP rockets. I think it's like 33%. Well, SiZe an aggressive tunnel here, very aggressive indeed. Notice the different tunnel placement though, so it will allow him to still build a supply in a relatively normal position, should he need to later. But it looks like it might be a TNT straight from there, straight on the main. But Fargo is not messing around here, is he? He is not messing around at all. Look at this defense. Is that overly cautious? Is it too panicky, too defensive? could be. I think that tunnel will finish, but only just. It depends where this first technical goes. First technical... Ooh, it's not going to kill that worker. A technical here from Fargo is, though. But what is this technical going to achieve? Is it going to be able to hit its target realistically? There's a terrorist here. It leaves it on guard mode. That delays this technical. And now the technicals from Fargo are already on the case. Where is he going to go from here? SiZe is a little bit stuck here. Going to unload his terrorist to try to get the hit. Hits no technicals, and the terrorists here are going to go down. Hits the barracks, but hitting the barracks with a terror tech like that is not economical because your terrorists and your technical actually cost more than the barracks itself. In fact, your technical alone costs the same as the barracks, so not worth it. You did get more XP, but yeah, still not worth it. SiZe also lost a load of workers, so he's dropping down another tunnel defensively in his base, and another one here, but Fargo seemingly already over there, denying a worker. As long as he clicks on the worker. She is doing now. RPG there for SiZe does get picked off, and Fargo might come in here. Is he going to commit to the fight? He is. He's going to go all the way deep into the back of the base of SiZe. One worker picked off, and is he going to unload? He is going to unload and take the fight. And SiZe, I don't think he expected that. Did not expect that at all. Very, very nice there from Fargo. I think that arms dealer is at risk of going down. It would have been nice from Fargo if he'd have brought one worker, because it would have sealed the deal in terms of a win. If you got a tunnel up there and did all this damage that you're going to do, that would have been really good. And I think this one's going to be a really quick one. You know, SiZe is taking enormous damage here. His TNT failed, he lost the workers, and now he's losing this base here. So you have to say that this is probably Fargo's game. He's actually expanded super, super quick over here. Terrorist there gets forced fired down. Technical left for SiZe gets picked off as well by the super tech, and the super tech's just wrecking everything. Amazing play from Fargo. What can we say? Another supply dropped down by SiZe. Second arms dealer being built. Where is he looking at the moment? Technical comes in. Another technical comes in, actually. From Fargo, killing all these workers once again. Very, very nice. The supply there has to be sold. So yeah, looking very amazing for Fargo. He's even getting an oil as well, and the artillery platform. SiZe has rebuilt his arms dealer, rebuilt another supply over here. But if you just look at the map, you can count how many supplies Fargo has got. It's that 4 versus 2 supplies again. And he's got the stronger armor this time. I don't think SiZe is going to be able to out-spam Fargo anytime soon. Second arms dealer going up for Fargo. And SiZe is in a difficult situation, that is for sure. He's still got tunnels in all the right places, really. But he's about to lose this area, and you cannot lose this and still expect to come back. I don't think. Technical here for SiZe. What is that going to do? Just going to pick off one RPG and go down. Didn't achieve even anything, really. SiZe getting an oil. Fargo brings a tech RPG with some rebel, and he's going to start capturing the building and firing at it. So yeah, Fargo is on a roll. I think you're seeing this when a player's active and when they're in the mode. Yeah, that is when they shine the most, and I think we're seeing exactly that from Fargo here. Supply here going down as well, and SiZe is getting absolutely destroyed in this game. So yeah, well played. GG. It's the stronger army won both times, and it makes it 3. Okay, so jumping into the next game, we're on Vendetta. This time I've got Fargo with the Gillet Vanilla, down in the south with the blue colour. Up in the north, we've got Demo for SiZe. Another Gillet Mirror. Demo with the red. So yeah, quite a balanced matchup, to be honest. Of course, later on when you get Demorable Ambush, you've got Demo Traps, you've also got Demo Bikes, all them kind of things that are strong. You've got stronger scuds. But then on the contrary, contrary is that the Gile Demolition, sorry, the Gile, Gile Vanilla has the cheaper units. It's got cheaper quads, cheaper technicals, and that can make all the difference in the early game. So we've got SiZe going for 3 supplies. Fargo going for the aggression. He's got a worker over here building a tunnel, but there's going to be a demo trap built here. And SiZe will let that finish. Fargo has beaconed it and started building the tunnel somewhere else. So little kind of victory there for him. Because these demo traps do cost 200 each, but he is on 3 supplies though, so he can afford it. Fargo thinks there's a TNT coming again, so you're seeing this, like, is it overly defensive? I don't know, you know. There's technical out from Fargo. Technical versus technical, and Fargo is going to get in the base. Is that a TNT, though? It is a TNT. Only 1 terrorist, though, and he is going to kill a load of workers. Just kill a load of workers. Only 1 worker there survived, so at least he's caused some economic damage. Worker there from SiZe has been denied. Now, the thing going for Fargo is he's got the map control, because SiZe has gone for this 3 supply greedy build order. He's got less aggressive tunnels out on the map. In fact, this is his only one. But Fargo is going to deny that, and he's probably going to get himself some scrapped up techs here as well. Fargo still needs to be careful of this demo trap here. He has beaconed it, but now he's deleted the beacon, and sometimes that's easy to do, you know. You get annoyed at the beacon there, you forget in the moment why you placed it there. But yeah, there's still a demo trap there. Is Fargo? Oh, no. Oh, Fargo. I mean, Fargo's done that before. He sent like 4 Vs on top of a demo trap. I think it was against SiZe, actually, or against Xcal. He's done that once before. After he just saw a demo trap get built, he lost 4 Vs to it in the past. And there, he's just seen that get built, and he's just lost another 2. I think someone called it a Fargo step. We have a name for Fargo for absolutely everything. Fargo pop, Fargo step, Fargo flame wall, because he flames his own units as well. And yeah, suddenly for SiZe here, it's looking pretty good. Scrap there does get denied. Yeah, it was looking really good for Fargo until he stepped on that demo trap. I just do not understand it. He deleted the beacon and then walked his technicals over it. Maybe he thought he didn't get finished or something. I don't know. So Fargo's still not on a 3rd supply. He is making quads. He's trying to maintain control over this right-hand side. A big technical win there for SiZe. He's cleared out this bunker with the toxin tractor. Third supply goes up for Fargo. 4th supply going up for SiZe. Now, this tunnel here has been revealed. Has SiZe seen it? Or does he just think that worker and that was it? He's dropping down a secondary tunnel, indicating he does know something could be up. I think if Fargo takes control of both of them oils and SiZe has got that, it's kind of balanced. In the short term, you prefer that, but obviously in the longer term, you prefer the oils. Fargo is going for one of the oils. Yeah, this here could be useful later. SiZe still got a load of technicals there. SiZe now still on 1 arms dealer. Loses a worker there to Fargo's quad. Quite a few units have gone down there. 3 units in total from both sides. Technical comes in here. That's going to be a TNT on the main supply there. Tries to go for the double, but doesn't make it. Oh yeah, he does. He actually, at least he hit the supply, I suppose. Fargo losing workers here as well. This is looking more and more in favor of big SiZe. Because he's had 3 supplies for longer, although he's only got 2 workers there, I suppose. He's actually got a 4th supply. Fargo's only got 1 oil. He's only just established this. Only got 3 workers there himself. He has cleared that out, though, and I think there was a fair amount of RPGs inside of there. SiZe is creeping forward with the tunnel spam, and here as well. Fargo with the control in the middle. It's an interestingly placed tunnel, to be fair. Not facing the enemy direction. And SiZe's going to waste some units there. And they're not cheap quads. 2 quads for, just for free. Just gifted them. SiZe building a palace and a second arms dealer. SiZe leading in terms of the tech because Fargo does not have an arms dealer at the moment. Sorry, a second arms dealer or a palace even on the way. Oil gets denied. That is a nice deny. Maintains his oil lead, but SiZe still on an extra supply. So yeah, in the short term, at least, then SiZe has the economic lead. That is for sure. There's actually a failed TNT there from Fargo. Missed that for a second. Tried to go for the oil. I think he's just like, what, TNT'd 1 tunnel or something like that? Yeah, he's not going to be able to stop that, so he is going to need to kill it. He really is. But SiZe has got a counter-attack tunnel over here. He doesn't have that many units inside, but Fargo does have a full tunnel, so yeah, he probably couldn't push just yet, but no doubt SiZe is massing more units to go inside that and then do a big push. SiZe has got another TNT prepared. Might be going for this oil. Yeah, Fargo's map control is limited. Oh wow, that might be TNT of the tournament. What absolutely epic hit. Look at how good there and a full tunnel. Absolutely amazing. I wonder if there's any trash talk just then. Super epic. Kills a load of workers here. Big SiZe tries to TNT this, but does fail. SiZe at the moment, yeah, losing all them units. He's only got 2 units now inside of his tunnel. He's actually making scuds. But, I mean, it's alright having scuds, but you have no other units at all, then yeah, you are susceptible to any kind of attack. I mean, busters, for example, you would not be able to do anything against them. Ooh, that was a tasty one. It was a tasty hit. SiZe just have a few units out, but Fargo continuing the push. And this scud here is at risk of going down. And SiZe often does this with the scuds, but after just losing all your units, shouldn't you make something else now rather than scuds? Pops another scud out, but again, the unit's just going to close down this tunnel. And he's actually killed his own tunnel there rather than anything else. Yeah, I think SiZe should probably lay off a few scuds. Like just one here is fine to chip away at the oil. But to be making him there against quads, I think is questionable. Unless he's just like so overconfident that he's going to win or something. I have no idea. Yeah, he's at risk of losing this supply now. Fargo's going to take that. Fargo's also on 10k. He's only building a palace just now. How is he on 10k? Floating 10k against big SiZe in the quarterfinals of the biggest tournament of your life. And you have over 10k now. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, Fargo is mounting a bit of a comeback, and I think it all comes down to that TNT. All of them units getting absolutely wiped out. TNT comes through here and kills that oil, and all of a sudden SiZe is looking quite frail, quite vulnerable, let's say. Oil's down on both sides now. Fargo expand into this extra supply himself. Scud's raining the damage down on Fargo's base. As Fargo's closing in on this position. See what I mean about the scuds? They're always hitting behind unless you control fire where you want them to actually hit. If you just click on them, they will always hit behind if the units are moving. So SiZe is in a bad way here, and these are expensive units to be losing. 2 scuds now went down. That's 1,200 a scud there. Absolutely insane. Scuds on this side continue to do their work, I suppose, with that bunker there for SiZe. Fargo's probably pretty hesitant to actually move in, so that whole area will get cleared. What's Fargo's answer to that? Fargo's somehow cleared the mid. Sorry, SiZe has cleared the mid. SiZe now got hold of these bunkers. One tank there goes down. Got a Jean-Michel here for SiZe. Sniped anything yet that I can see. Black market and a CC going up for Fargo. Does he want to space his stuff out just in case there is a Scud Storm war? Because one demo Scud could wipe out a hell of a lot of that. Memorable ambush hits Fargo's army. Absolutely crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. Oh no, 6 I think, because there's 2 piles there. 6 units in total. That's a pretty juicy hit to say the least. SiZe's got plenty of markets behind this as well. Leading the way in terms of XP. He's clearing up all this with the Scuds, so... yeah, all of a sudden, not looking that bad for SiZe either. It's one of them games where every few minutes is looking in favor of the other player. But yeah, Fargo's still got this, and he's got that. And yes, he's lost this area, but there was nothing there anyway anymore. Once that oil is dead, that's it. SiZe needs to hide those Scuds, and he does. SiZe has so many markets, though. Fargo's going to have 3, whereas SiZe is going to be on what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's on track to make 7. So SiZe here continuing the push. That's a good hit there. Could be really nice. Yeah, kills 2 units. But Fargo doesn't have much out right now. He's building another market. It's going to have 4. Jarman snipes the battle bus. Battle bus is very close to going down and does go down. His quads continue the push. Scuds continue raining down this damage. You've got 2 vet, 3 Scuds now. Yeah, Fargo taking heavy damage here at the front. Yeah, he's getting pushed back. He's dropping down more tunnels desperately, but he's been kicked off this supply, and this supply still has quite a chunk of cash left. Fargo now losing his barracks. SiZe building more and more markets. Scud hits one of the buggies. It does go down. He's getting the bounty money. Scud tried to be targeted. Does go down now, but he's going to lose a buggy for it. And SiZe's attack for now has gone back, but is the damage already done? I mean, Fargo's main buildings, which are the most important, which are the markets, they haven't been touched, but he's lost so much ground here. And he's lost this supply that he now needs to rebuild. The bikes for SiZe do come in. He's almost level 5 actually, and that supply there has gone down. It's intelligent for SiZe. He's trying to get the kills on these buildings. Oh, and he's killed that tunnel as well. Look, he's on 4999. What did I say? 4999. Yeah, 4999. That's what he's on. He needs 1 more XP to get to level 5. He just needs to kill 1 more thing. He's not quite got it yet. This is going to get it, though. This is what's going to get it. But, I mean, what's he doing? Why is he not shot there to get the level 5? Because I know how he thinks. I've spoken to him many times on team games before. He wants to get that level 5. Okay, there's his level 5. So I wouldn't be surprised now if he does back off. And if it's a good fight stake, he'll probably hang around. But now he's level 5. Anthrax bomb is on the way. Sneak attack. Oh, it's all bad news for Fargo from here, really. More markets being dropped down. I mean, SiZe used to be a guy as GLA. He wouldn't make really any markets. He would make like 2 markets and that'd be it. Or 1 market and that'd be it. Pump everything else into units. But he's kind of changed it here. He's made like, he's got an insane amount of markets. So yeah, Fargo now realized how far behind he is in terms of the XP. And frag spawn causing devastation there. He's not collecting here. He's not collecting there. Does it come back to him floating 10k before? I mean, back then it looked actually kind of okay for him, but now not all of a sudden. Keep seeing that little star there. You see where it's like the crosshair where the thingy unit would be. It's gone now. You see where mouse cursor was? It was just there. It's a bit of a weird bug. Demo ambush on top of the Jarman. Okay, quite a big commitment to do the demo ambush on top of the Jarman, but either way you got it. $1,500 unit. Would have been better to kill some buggies. Would it have been more value? Maybe. The Jarman is an annoying one, that's for sure. And these scuds are causing absolute devastation. But Jarman over here for SiZe, but yeah, I just think, is there just too many markets here for SiZe? He's just got way too many. He's not taking this game lightly, is he? Now he's warmed up and into it. He's 3-1 behind, so he needs this win. Fargo's losing workers, losing markets here. He has a few markets himself, but I don't think he has anywhere near the amount of SiZe. I'm not going to do another count, but it looks to me like SiZe is like, what, about 7 ahead, something like that? Nice pick off the 2 scuds there, but does lose a buggy for it as well. There's a battle bus here. That'll be pretty nice. There's a few scorpions here for SiZe, though. Let's scare the battle bus away for now. Nobody collecting from this just yet, but there's only 2,700 left anyway. Fargo's rebuilding that market that got TNT'd by the Jarman before. SiZe continuing the push forward here. The Scorpions this time, and Fargo is losing control of the map. We have a look at the control, actually. Looks like he's almost got 50%, but with SiZe having all the mid, definitely I don't think is quite 50%. Yeah, that thing happened again there with the Jarman icon thing. I don't know what the hell's going on. But tunnels here being cleared by Fargo, so he is gaining some map control back. But there's buggies out now for SiZe. SiZe made an interesting mix of units throughout the whole of this game, really. Now buggies versus buggies. No sneak attack from SiZe, which I find a little bit weird. Pop in for Fargo. He wants to take this fight, and the battle bus is there to kill the buggies. It is chasing him down, but he's going to lose the battle bus for it. Buggies here for Fargo, going to try and help, but realize it's a lost battle and actually go back. SiZe creeping forward in more tunnels, and he stopped making markets. Actually making a scud now. Demerable ambush. And boom, just like that, Fargo's lost 4 units there at least, and the tunnel. Anthrax bomb comes in here for Fargo and hits behind the buggies. Buggies now committed to this fight. Actually do push in, and Fargo, is he going to clear this up? Because there's still quite a few buggies here. SiZe actually comes out on top despite the Anthrax bomb. SiZe now on a Scud Storm. More buggies coming in for Fargo, and this eventually will get cleared up. SiZe now dropping down another Scud. Thinking now he's happy that he's got a nice spread of markets going on across the whole of the top of the map. Now he's dropping down the Scuds and he's just investing into more units. He's on 3 arms dealers. Anthrax bomb on top of all the units again, and Fargo has upgraded the toxin shells from the palace. He's trying to clear this as best he can and does, but yeah, still no sneak attack yet, which is I find a bit weird. I don't think SiZe has selected it, maybe. SiZe continuing the push down this right-hand side. Units going down. Fargo gets the crush in his RPGs, but I think SiZe pressed detonate there, so it almost killed the buggy. In fact, I don't think he pressed detonate. No, I think it's just the automatic reaction, isn't it, when it goes down. I think if he pressed I think it would have surely killed the buggy. Fargo's still collecting over here. Looks like he's taking the pressure off the market spam. SiZe continues applying the pressure. He's got mainly buggies out now, and this army looking a little bit thin on the ground here for Fargo. He's making a Scud Storm of his own. The second Scud there for SiZe is already in play. And buggies versus buggies, but Fargo has the fewer numbers. And SiZe is just clearing up everything. Soon Fargo's going to take his Scud to the face. I don't know, a few people in Fargo's position would have already quit, and as I say that, Fargo does quit. GG, well played. Really, really strong there from SiZe. 3-2 is the score. Okay, so jumping into the reverse, we've got Easy Fargo with the blue GLA Demolition up in the north. Down in the south, we've got GLA Vanilla for Big Size with the red color. So yeah, are we going to see another long game again, or is Fargo going to want to end this quick? He is dropping down a really fast supply stash, indicating he wants to get that arms dealer out super quick in order to get a super quick TNT. I think I timed it. I think the quickest you can get it across the map is 1 minute and 30 seconds, which is very, very fast. I think a normal TNT is somewhere between 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30, something like that. So you can do it really, really quick. But if you look at this, the arms dealer difference here, SiZe is actually ahead. What the hell? I think that's because Fargo's prioritized this barracks. He built the barracks first. So yeah, that's going to be ahead. So yeah, it's a little bit weird. The terrorist is still out quicker because he did drop down that barracks really, really fast. Looks like Fargo might have practiced this build order. He knows how many buildings you can make, how many tunnels and stuff like that. And you can't, the truth is you can't make many tunnels when you go for that fast supply like that. First technical is out, but SiZe's technical is already out as well. And SiZe has gone for 3 supplies. This is a TNT, but I mean, I think it's only 3 terrorists, isn't it? No, it's 4. It is 4. Oh, baby. I can't really see that terrorist tech getting in. I think SiZe knows it's loaded with terrorists, so now he's just on super alert back in his base. He's gone for that 3 supply build order yet again. He drops off a terrorist, but suddenly gets shot by the technicals. And he's just hanging around here at the moment. This has gone from bad to worse here for Fargo. He's losing his terrorists. So that fast supply, fast arms in a fast barracks has not achieved anything at all. And in fact, now it's looking very, very bad for Fargo. Is this size now warmed up? Is Fargo losing the momentum? Certainly possible. Ooh, he does get a TNT and it hits 1 supply, but the problem is SiZe has so many technicals out now. He's only got three workers there. He's remaking that supply as fast as he can. And a technical here from Fargo will, well, at least try to take this down. Yeah, he will get it. So a big push here from Fargo. Tech RPGs with a few terrorists in there as well. And I think he's going to go for the TNT here again. And does get it. Kills 2 quads. But does it really matter that much? Because Fargo's still lost all of his army. Nice TNT though. Nice attempt. But Fargo is trending behind in terms of economy and in terms of how many units are out. So yeah, so far still looking good for SiZe. But Fargo has killed more because he's got more XP. It's the economy difference. And SiZe is only collecting on 3 workers here though, I suppose. Technical's pushing this left-hand side. He tries to evac a terrorist again, but I think SiZe has seen that trick too many times now. It's not going to work out for him. GG, well played there from Big SiZe. The score is 3-3, ties things up. Okay, so jumping into the next game, we're on Natural Threats, map created by Relax and Agent 21, just in case you didn't know. We've got Easy Fargo down in the south for the USA Air Force in the blue. We've got Big SiZe with the USA Laser in the red in the north. Now, it's not impossible, but it's very, very hard against USA Air Force, that is for sure. So yeah, one of the more imbalanced matchups because you can just do a combat Chinook, you can get Raptors out, all kinds of stuff. What is Fargo going to do? It looks like it might be a combat Chinook. SiZe has actually gone for a 1 supply and then into a drop. Fargo's going for 1 supply, War Factory Barracks, and it looks like it will be, yeah, it will be a drop actually, and he's getting a Ranger there behind this. SiZe going for a drop himself and for the oils. He's got a War Factory going up here, but Fargo's War Factory is faster. The drop coming into SiZe's base. SiZe actually gonna, what's he doing? It's weird. Thought about going for the drop, but now is not. Is he waiting for an Avenger or something? Not 100%. SiZe is going to be harassed now. He's not going to be able to collect. Meanwhile, Fargo is still collecting, and he's actually just making Vs. Okay, now the drop comes in, and I don't know if that's the fully loaded V or not. It looks like it is, but Fargo moves his Chinook into position. And the laser lock comes in from Big SiZe. Point defense laser still working its magic, but 2 Vs there did go down. And the V there for SiZe does go down as well, so you would imagine Fargo will clear that up eventually. But he's also got missile defenders here in SiZe's base as well. Yeah, all that looks like it will be cleared up. Fargo still... Where's he gone with that Chinook? Yeah, he's got that Chinook here. Looks like he's going for an oil cap. Only got 1 Ranger in position. Okay, so we've got SiZe moving out with 1v across the map, and now is a combat Chinook. So that V's going to fall very, very quick. There's evac 3 missile defenders, but he's not going to achieve anything with that. Big SiZe has been defeated, and GG. 4-3 for Fargo. Okay, so jumping into the reverse, we've got Easy Fargo with the USA Laser up in the north with the blue down in the south. Big SiZe, USA Air Force with the red color. Looks like a darker red on this map, doesn't it? On some maps, the colors actually do display differently because of the lighting of the map, whether it's nighttime or whether it's daytime or what time of day or whatever. So, yeah, it does look a bit of a darker red. Well, 2 barracks from Fargo, indicating he's going to go for a big man spam. Is he going to shoot his own CC? It is a strat you can do. Laser locks the drone, and he's going for a wall factory as well. Was that just a fake, though, to fake SiZe? I think it was, you know. It was a fake. So SiZe saw the 2 barracks, and then saw the wall factory going up, and then we know that that got cancelled. SiZe behind this has gone for wall factory barracks and 2 supplies. Is that Chinook a little bit late? Or he's just not built it? Yeah, he's just not made a second Chinook on that left-hand side supply. Well, Fargo going in with a big drop down at the south of the map. There's a Ranger here and a missile defender. SiZe not interested in the laser lock just yet. He wasn't watching. And those 2 units there for SiZe are going down. And this supply is now taking damage. As SiZe is under a little bit of pressure. SiZe actually decides to move out across the map with his Vs. There's plenty of missile defenders there inside of Fargo's base. He decides not to shoot that just yet, not to finish it. Okay. It's going to go down anyway. You might as well get the last hit so you get some veterancy. Let's go down. Is SiZe researching the flashbangs? Could be. Fargo's getting 1 oil back here. Yeah, he's got flashbangs. He has got flashbangs, and Fargo does not have flashbangs, so we'd imagine that this is going to get cleared up very soon. SiZe actually sending a V down here. He's got the tow missile upgrade. That Ranger will be killed, but it's already got the oil, though. Fargo behind this, dropping down a war factory. He's got a 3rd Chinook collecting from this left-hand side. There are already Vs on that way, and Fargo's laser lock is non-existent at the moment. Fargo has 1 oil so far. He's trying to get the 2nd oil, coming in with a big drop. Again, it looks like. Yeah, I'm not sure Fargo's going to be able to stop these Vs. I mean, if they get tucked behind here, they're so hard to kill. You're going to need a few fully loaded Vs to ensure you get the kill there. Or maybe 1 fully loaded V, maybe. He's lost a few missile defenders. There's actually a missile defender here from SiZe. I thought they were completely empty. Fargo picks off 1. SiZe still collecting. Here's the drop from Fargo. Laser lock on the V, and the V is going to go down actually. And a big laser lock here from Fargo on the Chinooks here of SiZe. And SiZe, if he loses any more Chinooks, he's not going to be on very many at all. Massive laser lock comes in there on that Chinook. This other Chinook here is going to drop off. Is Fargo going to laser lock that again? This second one. Units here having a bit of a fight. Got a tow V coming in again, but if Fargo isn't able to clear this up, he's going to be on no income whatsoever. So yeah, he really needs to clear this up because he's not got this oil just yet. Those missile defenders there have been chased away. SiZe only collecting on 2 Chinooks himself at the moment. I think Fargo might be taking too much damage here, because how can you deal with that 1v? Because he's losing the Chinooks. He's losing them. Laser lock comes in on the V, but it doesn't matter. The V survives. Chinook falls. Another Chinook's going to fall. And if that Chinook goes down as well, that is it. Yeah, it's got to be it. GG. As Fargo's now not on enough cash to do absolutely anything. If SiZe could do anything from here. Yeah, SiZe got all the V numbers. He's He's got Rangers here in the base. That is it. It's going to be 4-4. Another super close set. I haven't decided yet which is my favorite set between obviously Shay and Vivid, who played today as well, or Fargo and SiZe. I think by the end of this we will have at least 2 contenders for the best set. But so far, yeah, 4-4 is the score. Okay, so jumping into the next game, we've got Big SiZe down in the south with the USA Laser in the red. Up in the north, we've got GLA Tox for Fargo with the blue. So drone placement over here is going to remain because the tunnel has been dropped down on this side from Fargo, right in front of his war factory. I think he's doing that in case of a V push later on. Your war factory is protected. So I do kind of like that. Some people will do it over here to kind of block this entrance in case something comes in, starts killing them workers. But I think a tunnel in front of your arms dealer is cool as well. There's another tunnel here, of course, and in the middle, and he's got a worker probing down this left hand side. First V is out from SiZe. He's gone for a 2 supply build order and he's skipping this Chinook once again. Interesting. He's done that a few times now. Technical down the right hand side here for Fargo. Is that going to be a tech RPG? 1 RPG, 1 worker. He's going to establish a tunnel over here in this right hand corner. Drops off a rebel there as well. And that was just in case there was something inside of there. Shot that really low HP building, and now he's going to be applying some pressure here. He can apply the pressure, yep. These Vs are going to be sent back to deal with this, but with Fargo in control of that building, don't really know if the Vs can take this fight. SiZe is going to long distance select from these crates instead. One technical goes down, but it picks off a V first, though. Still got a terrorist chilling over here. We've got a tunnel here. Another tech RPG going to be loaded up, and another tunnel going up here. If Fargo gets the tunnel there and then here, this whole area is going to be like impossible to take. And SiZe has got that key number of units. We get 3 Vs and an ambulance. Just want to push across the map straight away here. Will Fargo be able to defend this? That is the question. He has picked off the occasional unit here and there. He has harassed. But Fargo just wants to go and end this game now. Sending it straight down the middle, straight to the arms dealer. And even though that tunnel was established right in front, ooh, you know what? There's quite a few RPGs there, so I have a feeling that Fargo might be able to take this fight. But with this micro, this poor micro, sending 1 unit at a time, that is not the way. There is a terrorist here. So force the Vs back a little bit, but there's still probably kind of enough units to at least take out like 1 V maybe. Ambulance there does get picked off. Is Fargo going to commit to the fight? I thought 1 V disappeared there, but actually I think they went inside of each other. TNT there hits the supply. Quite a few techs, quite a few RPGs here for Fargo. He's establishing a 3rd supply over here on the right. Yeah, the micro there could have definitely been better. He could have had more success there. I think he could have even killed all of these if he wanted to. If he handled it correctly. Because at one point he had loads of techs and RPGs. And SiZe's Vs were against the side of the map. That's why he then bailed, I think. Because he was kind of trapped. Tech RPG, and that is monstrous. What an absolutely stunning hit. He's killed 3 Vs there all of a sudden. And SiZe wasn't paying attention for a sec, just ran his V straight into a tunnel. And if you look away for a second, you have a bit of a lapse or whatever, then yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. And he lost 3 Vs as a result of it. And now his army's looking pretty weak. SiZe is still chilling here with a quad. Fargo could do a drop in one more tunnel or a stinger or something. SiZe continues the push with these Vs, but they're super low now because they've taken so much damage from this tunnel. Fargo just comes in and now clears up everything. He's lost 2 Vs there, SiZe, and all of his missile defenders and the ambulance. So yeah, SiZe in a bad way all of a sudden here. SiZe is no longer collecting on any Chinooks on this right hand side. He's got all 3 over here in this bottom left spot. SiZe just quits out. GG. Well played there from Fargo. I think Tox is stronger, especially when you get hold of that bottom right side. And SiZe did go for that extra supply. Normally, he does have more forward supply, actually. But yeah, very well played there from Fargo. Very impressive indeed. Okay, so jumping into the next game. I've got Easy Fargo down in the south with the blue USA laser. Up in the north, I've got Gilet Tox for Big SiZe. So we've got a drone straight over the barracks. He's going to be providing some scouting ability on SiZe's base. 2 suppliers looking like the build order of choice here for Fargo. And he's going for a box over on this side. Now this could be smart over on this side because you can get a barracks here quicker, which means you can get hold of this building quicker. Whereas we're seeing a lot of players actually at the moment do it over on this left-hand side. So it's one variation we're seeing. Tunnel going to emphasize in his main base and over here and over here on this right hand side, and exactly like Fargo did in the previous game, sneaky worker down this left hand side. There's a dozer heading over here just in case there is a worker. The worker is back here, no dozer drop or anything like that at the moment. And I wonder if both of these dozers will go inside of the box. You just click inside the box and it will just go through the building. It's possible. Tech RPG here from SiZe, that's already causing some significant damage to that Chinook. It's already lost about half HP, and this one's at risk of going down as well. SiZe doing some good damage, and Fargo's slow to react, and he loses a load of HP. This Chinook even might go low as well, so that is very bad news there for Fargo. He even loses Chinook, and he's almost lost that one as well because these RPGs back here. So yeah, bad handling there by Fargo. I don't think he should be losing even a lot of HP, really. You can just move him out of the way straight away and then clear it up. You shouldn't really lose any. Yeah, I think that's bad control from Fargo. Terra comes in, tries to hit the power plant with 2 terrorists, but one of the terrorists does get picked off. So SiZe, sadly for him, does not reach his target. He's got 3 Chinooks over here now, Fargo. He's got quite a few Vs out. SiZe also expanded here to a 3rd, or expanding rather. I think we'll get some scrap there. There's probably going to be some more RPGs, I imagine. Yeah, it is. Another 4 RPGs. And this Chinook also is taking some damage. Ambulance comes in, gets the crush on 2 of the RPGs. The V's now moving in. Kill the remainder RPGs. I'm going to clear these technicals. That's kind of an okay hold-ish. So far for Fargo, he hasn't taken loads of damage, but he has taken a fair amount of damage, let's say. Tentacles getting some scrap, picks off one more V, and yeah, SiZe definitely controlling the pace of the game. Meanwhile, expanded to that third. Another tunnel going down, another tunnel here. And a 5 ace now being built by Fargo. These RPGs are going to get picked off, probably. Yeah, before they get inside of the building. That's good for Fargo, because I think he can now clear that tunnel with relative ease. If SiZe gets hold of that, it's going to be a lot harder for Fargo to clear, that's for sure, and it's going to be there for probably the remainder of the game, harassing this supply over here. Yeah, very important game, this one, because if you win this one, Fargo, and he's only one away from his victory. He needs 7 games to win. Technical here around the back. Going to be a tech RPG. There are 4 RPGs, but the V comes in and gets the crush on all of them and kills the technicals. That's a nice little victory there for Fargo. Fargo's actually leading the way in terms of XP as well. Fargo now wants to push out, but there's 3 tunnels here, so the question is, which one do you engage first? I think clearing this one could be a good option first, because there's only one, and it is the key thorn in your side over here on this left-hand side. So SiZe is going to get hold of that building, but those RPGs now will be trapped. So you could argue probably better off he didn't do that maybe. But these tentacles do come in. He wants to take the fight. 2 missile defenders there do go down. Tries to go for the V. 1 technical goes down, but the V does survive. Fargo thinking about moving in, but with these RPGs inside of there, actually, maybe this is a bit of a dodgy fight to take. 1 more technical does fall, 2 tentacles fall, 3 tentacles fall, 4 tentacles fall, but 1 V has gone down as well. I think 1 missile defender, but I think that's an overall decent fight for Fargo. Yeah, way more units for SiZe there went down, and again, you can see the difference in terms of the XP. Fargo maintaining a healthy lead there. Palace going up for SiZe on this right-hand side. I can hear oils and refineries getting captured. Fargo is going for his oil and refinery as well. Fargo now pushes into the base. That's looking like a bad fight for the Vs. 1 V does get picked off. A second V gets picked off. V reinforcements here though, and suddenly it has flipped, and the technicals here going down as well. Vs and technicals, RPGs, such an interesting fight. It's always an interesting fight. It's like when one person starts winning the fight in terms of the tech RPGs, it just kind of snowballs. It's not like, it's very rarely it's a bang even fight. It's like either one person decimates or the other person. I mean here, losses on both sides though. 2 V's gone down a few technicals, so I suppose still very even, but SiZe is on a greater economy. His palace is on the way. He's here continuing the push. But the longer you hang around here... Ooh, what's going on there? I think he scrap denied. He wasn't wanting to block anything. He scrap denied. Yeah, Search and Destroy is now in play. Fargo getting his oil and refinery. A bit later than SiZe, but at least he's getting it. And the Search and Destroy Vs now going to be very useful for clearing these Tox tunnels. Technical down this left-hand side is going to go straight for the Search and Destroy. Don't tell me that's going to kill it straight away. Oh, it's painful if it does. What is it? Is it just a distraction? Ah, distraction. But Fargo didn't fall for it anyway. I think SiZe just wanted to delay until he gets a few more buggies out, because as soon as he's got a few more buggies, it's going to be very hard for Fargo to get anything done at all. Just needs to be careful with his random Vs. I think he's got a waypoint going to the middle. So V's making their way across the map. Jarman is out. Snipes one of the V's. I think one unit of SiZe went down. I don't know if it was a buggy or not. I think so. But Fargo maintaining his V count at the moment. He's not able to collect from here, whereas SiZe is collecting well and truly from there. Pepe going to be captured by SiZe. Fargo leading the way in terms of XP by 1,000 now. TNT comes through. Actually, it was a fake again, wasn't it? There's no terrorist inside of it. It's just another fake. Colonel Burn is out. A10 comes in, hits the oil there of SiZe. Buggies are out with the buggy ammo upgrade now. Jarman. Ah, these buggies are going to get caught out though, and all the buggies there are going to fall. Technicals are out too. But I think the V's with the search and destroy advantage will beat them, and Fargo could now kill this and get even more veterancy. I don't think capturing that is the wisest decision, because with that it will just defend it. So yeah, I think just killing that, getting the 200 XP could be more beneficial. Technical comes in for SiZe. I think that's a distraction again. It is. He's trying to fake a TNT or something like that. I think he could be. Fargo is going to gain control of this artillery platform. As Fargo does kill this. Colonel Burton is out. He's still taking a bit of damage, but 1V there does go down. Fargo floating 7k just then. Visa Fargo here continue the push. There's so many buggies over here for SiZe though. I don't know what they're doing not fighting. But every time Fargo's anywhere near these tunnels, they all just shoot their gamma radiation, and these take so much damage so quick. With this palace, with these buggies here, Fargo's not able to collect. Is Fargo able to progress any further than this in the game? I'm struggling to see any way, although he did kill the oil. Few markets are up. Colonel Burton being put to use. But the V's are falling in numbers. He still has another wave ready to go. He has the supply lines upgrade, which means he's getting 10% extra cash from all the supply crates. Besides actually collecting from Fargo's supplies here. So Fargo is forced to clear this area, really. He needs this supply, but it's so hard to stop. Once Tox gets that tunnel up in the very beginning, it's so hard to stop this area. I mean, Fargo has got a safety barrier here. Even if he loses this, it's still an even 5-5 scoreline. But you can treat this as like a free game. If he wins here, he takes the lead. Only one away from the victory. But it could be the difference between winning and losing it. Who's to say? The next matchup he will be any good at. Maybe it'll be SiZe's best matchup and Fargo's worst. But the V's here are all going into the meat grinder. A few quads there went down, but the buggy's in from the back combined with this massive line of tunnels here from SiZe. Fargo's really struggling to get through. Colonel Burton kills one of the buggies there. Colonel Burton kills Jarman with his machine gun as well, which is a little bit unorthodox, uncharacteristic. Don't normally see that. If Jarman is revealed, you'll knife him. I think he just wanted to get the kill, and Jarman wasn't on guard mode, it seemed. So Fargo's doing kind of okay. It's just like the longer the game goes, his army's just going to get picked off by the buggies. Exactly as you're seeing here. So hard for him to do anything, and the rocket upgrade is even purchased for SiZe there as well. Another V is going to fall. It's actually an ambulance. And these Vs just continue to get picked off and picked off. The Chinooks here trying to collect. Rebel ambush is used. Top of the V army. The V army's all being cleared up. I don't know if Fargo can win anymore. Is he going to continue? A supply drop zone is still in play. He's still got an oil. Not a lot of people know, but the supply lines upgrade actually gives you 220 from the oil. Extra 10% boost from the oil. These Vs are going down again into the meat grinder. A10 coming across the map. What's that going to be on? Probably one of the markets. So he's got a few markets out. He hasn't got loads. But Fargo's not collecting from here. He needs that. If he'd have been able to collect from that throughout the rest of the game, I'd say he's ahead now. But because he's not been able to get that, SiZe is definitely ahead. Just with this amount of buggies, like, what can those Vs do? Kona Burton is here. Kills one buggy, but then SiZe bails. SiZe on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 markets. And a supply here. That's still mining as well, by the way. An extra 5k there. Just look at how fast these Vs go down. Absolutely insane. And again, I really struggle to see any way Fargo can win this. He knows it too. GG. Fargo is defeated. 5-5 is the score. Another super, super close set. Okay, so jumping into the next game, we've got Fargo with the China nuke up in the top right with the blue color. Down in the bottom left, we've got Big SiZe with the red GLA vanilla. So yeah, very, very important these next few games because we've got a maximum of 3 games remaining. And that's if it goes 1-1 here and then we go to a decider. Otherwise, if you think GLA is stronger here, or if you think Nuke is stronger here, and you win with the weaker army first, then surely you would be able to convert with the stronger army, and then maybe it wouldn't even go to a decider. Yeah, so which army do you prefer here? I think you have to say the GLA overall is stronger, because once you get to the late game, you get Jarman, you get bikes and stuff like that. So you get buses and stuff like that. It becomes very, very hard for the Nuke indeed. It's also got quite a few buildings on this map, like here in the middle. We've got these corners, which the GLA should surely be able to secure over the Nuke. So yeah, I prefer to have the GLA here for sure. But there's nothing to say that Nuke can't win. We've got a truck rush here for Fargo, straight down the middle of the map. It's not going to find anything though. And a terrorist over here is going to head over here to these trucks. Is there going to be a Battlemaster out? He's boxing in. Ooh, he's going for an airfield actually. Maybe it's going to be War Factory and a Gatlix. I think that's what it's going to be. But maybe with the barracks going up, it could be a full helix. Is he going to stop that terrorist though? Terrorist, what is that going to hit? Is it going to get in there and kill some trucks? Don't tell me it's going to kill some trucks. Oh, Fargo. He could have stopped that, but yeah, he's just let it hit anyway. Where has that other truck gone? Where has it gone? It's over here. It's not achieved anything. It's gone down to the technical. Over here, Battlemaster. Oh, he's going to leave the worker, actually. Technical comes in on this right-hand side here for SiZe inside of Fargo's base. He could kill this RPG pretty easily. And I'm not sure how many units SiZe has got inside of there. He's got 2. Could be a tech RPG. There are Battlemasters all around, and a Battlemaster making its way across the map, going to be intercepted by a tunnel and some RPGs. And all the workers there do go down. That's quite a nice pick off there for Fargo, because whilst he lost the truck, he has killed a load of workers, which is good. Probably say that's even in favor of Fargo, because the truck remakes pretty quick, only costs 600, but if you kill 5 workers or 6 workers, it can cost like 1,000 or 1,200, depending on how many workers you've got there. Battlemaster here is going to be chased away. Flamer here on this right hand side. It's going to kill this tunnel. I don't know if SiZe has another Scorpion or not. I don't think so. It probably would have popped out open by now. But the Flamer is actually not even going to kill the tunnel. Interesting. Usually a tunnel will win the engagement, but maybe the Flamer just took too much damage before it started fighting, maybe against the RPGs or something. Battlemaster does go down, kills the guys having a little rave. There's always a rave going on inside of this little farm building or whatever it is. SiZe is going to get 1 oil. Helix is now out, so Fargo might get this other oil. It is a Bunkerlix. Battlemaster did go down. Battlemaster trying to make his way into here, but there's a few RPGs out. Is SiZe making RPGs even from his barracks? I think he is. I don't know what he's quite doing there. If he meant to make a rebel, or... yeah, did he just want a few extra RPGs? I don't know. Normally people don't make RPGs because they come free with the tunnels, so you just drop down more tunnels. Because if you think about the value of the RPGs, they're 300 each. So if you make 2, that's 600. So therefore, if you make a tunnel, the tunnel's only costing you 200 because you're getting 2 RPGs for free. So yeah. Master does go down very, very quick. Flamewall here is going to try to clear these buildings, but SiZe is not even interested in that fight. He's just going to actually bail from that. Helix, meanwhile, is trying to probe around and cause some damage. SiZe has a good control over all his side of the top of the map. Master there does get intercepted. Helix wants to come in and take this fight, but should it really take the fight? Let's get scared off for now. I think did it pick off 1 tank, I think. He's got a decent amount of scorps, decent amount of units all round, actually. He's got a nice little group of quads, which fends off any helixes. But I think Fargo's going to need a prop and overlords. He's got the prop, but I haven't seen any overlords just yet. He does have this area down here, though. And yeah, all it takes is 1 decent fight just to pick off a few quads and then come in with the helixes, and you can suddenly swing the tide of the battle. But yeah, so far it's looking like in SiZe's favor because he has such a big... well, just look at all the red dots on the map, for example. Quads here are going to pop, and that helix is very, very low. Some scrapped up and vetted quads in here. And yes, SiZe is just going to go in for the kill. I think these helixes are done for. I can't really see any way those helixes are going to survive, especially this one at least. It is repairing. It does evac it. Helix is going to go down. Tank hunters inside are all going to get gunned down as well. SiZe will get the extra XP because he kills the helix and all the tank hunters on the ground, so he gets more XP. One of the rotor blades gone flying there, if you saw that. So yeah, Fargo's in the game, but SiZe definitely ahead of me. Just look at the XP difference here. Needs to get subliminal messaging. He is clearing these tunnels now with the overlords. Yeah, SiZe on a palace though, so Jean and Kel should be soon, and that's when it's going to get hard for the nuke, that is for sure. With Fargo clearing these tunnels though, he's going to make himself up to level 3 as well, no doubt, and carpet and artillery can change things a lot. 1 overlord here is going to go down for free though. Oh, it does go down. That's a big loss. 2k loss. 2.5k actually, because I think it had a speaker tower there as well. So Fargo continues the push with these overlords, but Jean-Michel is out once again. And all he has to do is snipe one of these overlords and it becomes 33% weaker. There's only 3 overlords in total. Fargo still has this oil. He wants to protect it as well. Likes his bunkers around an oil. Fargo does. And SiZe snipes an overlord and steals the overlord. Fargo's going to kill it, and it's probably going to make him level 3 actually. Ooh, it does make him level 3. So carpet and artillery could cause absolute devastation here. Is he going to choose to hit the oil though, or is he going to go for the arms dealers, or the supply and arms dealer rather? This refinery belongs to SiZe here in the middle. Artillery is launched across the map, and that is going to be on the oil. Carpet coming as well, but SiZe knows it. See, this is the problem with firing the artillery first. You fire the carpet first and then the artillery second. So Fargo being lazy here, and he's therefore going to lose this carpet. It's a complete waste. Yeah, it's a complete waste. Okay, congratulations, you killed one tunnel, but it's not worth it. So yeah, big mistake there from Fargo, I think. Because that oil now will survive, and you've wasted both of your support powers. Okay, speaker tower licks. Not quite sure what that's going to do, because he's got speaker towers here on the ground anyway. Besides actually going in for a counter attack, and he's got nuke MiGs up actually. Well, so far he's got 1 MiG. Where's the nuke? Nuke's down here actually. So Fargo's moving his base down to this bottom right side by the looks of things. Looks like Fargo's actually got the overdrive going on, so that power is going to be low. I don't think he can make can he make the nuke thing with low power? I don't know. I can't remember. Nukes are sometimes a little bit weird. The nuke MiG there does go down, and SiZe is well and truly in the base now. This is going to be difficult. This is going to be difficult to clean up, that is for sure. Helix out of position. Oh, Fargo. That's painful. This nuke MiG is still circling around, I think, isn't it? You got 1 nuke MiG. He's going to be upgrading the nuke now. But this army for SiZe just continues to make its way around the map. It's taking damage a little bit here from this tank hunter. But this MiG is still flying around. I think he's desperately trying to upgrade that nuke as fast as possible. He'd be lucky if he even finishes it, to be honest, because the nuke might go down completely. Fargo's got this to deal with, as well as the power here is being hit. This MiG, what the hell is it doing? It's got the nuke MiG upgrade now. And all of this is going to be shot down. The nuke MiG is not even going to be needed. It might be needed there, though, to kill the terrorists. So big damage has been done. But look at that. In terms of the XP, it was bang on identical there just a second ago before this extra unit died. They had both 2, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely crazy. Fills the barracks. Maybe he thought there was mines there or something. I don't know. It would have been better to go for the war factory. Worth more than the barracks by a lot. SiZe going to collect on a few workers here. He's got 1 market to his name. Overlord here tries to be stolen. John McKell has gone in, though. He's going in rather than sniping this. I think hanging around here could be more problematic for Fargo, but there is a nuke MiG. No airfield, though. Nuke MiG is not locked onto the battle bus. Battle bus will go down, but it is right next to the trucks anyway, and kills the nuke MiG as well. John McKell just chilling in the back here. Steals. Oh, he's not going to steal the dozer. He sniped the dozer. Kills the tank hunter. Ooh, demo ambush. Sorry, rebel ambush. I automatically tried to say demo rebel ambush, but it's actually just a normal ambush. SiZe doesn't mind the normal ambush, and he gets 2 power plants. He's going to be on power. That is going to be hard to come back from. He's going to try and get hold of this overlord as well. I don't know if SiZe can make it, though. It's going to be close. Ooh, he does get stopped in time. But Jean McKell just alone is going to be problematic. Fargo now moving in. Try and kill this Jarman, but it's so painful because even if you go there with your tanks, you're just going to get sniped. The Jean McKell is such a problem for nuke. Carpet bomb comes in, kills some markets. That oil now belongs to Fargo. I really feel like Fargo is fighting a losing battle. Okay, Jean finally gets found. I don't know if he could have sniped one more unit there, but either way, he's gone down. SiZe now with the power, just dropping down loads of markets. Nuke is going to fire, but isn't Fargo just going to run out of money? Completely run out of money? Why is SiZe killing that oil? Why is he killing the oil? What the hell? He has full control of that area. Why would he not capture it back? That makes absolutely no sense to me. So Scorpion push here from SiZe is killing a lot of trucks, but also the Scorpions are going down too. I think now that SiZe has the markets, he just feels like he doesn't need that oil maybe. He's won without it. Yeah, it's uncharacteristic of SiZe, because SiZe will even take oils that are usually not even under his control. He would like try and secure it and take it. Like even on TD, like if he secures the left side, he's fighting from top to bottom, and he secures your oil, you even try and take that rather than kill it, where a lot of other players will kill it. But yeah, he just chose to kill his own oil, which is a little bit weird. Okay, another push here from SiZe. Probably this is the task force to break through this, because this bunker is actually empty, and this one I don't think can hold its own against even one tank, never mind all of this. Nuke MiG does come in though and completely obliterates most of the army, but I still don't think this Gatling cannon will be able to hold. There's 3 overlords making their way across the map. Where is the Jean McKell? It is here. One of them has been sniped. Fargo does have some units inside there, so he can get that back for himself. We've got to remember the rebel ambush is on cooldown. Fargo continuing the push. He's got a nuke ready to launch. Is this where you hit the production? Or where is he going to hit that with? We go on his view. Okay, so he's going to hit here with the carpet. Could be a very nice hit, but the RPG's here. And this tank are actually doing damage to... MiGs there going down, and that is quite a few MiGs actually. Carpet comes in. Very, very action-paced, action-packed game rather. Battlemaster here. I'm sure that's the same Battlemaster from before, actually, the Vet 2. But the quad's moving in, and Fargo continues to do damage here. But with the Jarman, though, imagine he just keeps sniping these overlords. Eventually... Oh yeah, snipe that one. Oh, he does go down. He takes his own overlord, though, with the rebels. Does go down, and Fargo's going to continue the push. But you'd imagine that SiZe's Jean Monkel is back underway. Capture comes in here. Maybe because SiZe couldn't find the Lotus, that's why he chose to kill the oil. This push continues. He needs to find the barracks, because that Jean Monkel is going to wreck his army again. But SiZe is continuing the push here, and it's a bit of a base trade, really. Fargo doesn't have any more dozers like on the bottom of the map. This looks like a mine drop, maybe. Not even sure what that is, but Fargo's continuing the pressure. But as soon as Jarman comes out, this army's going to be dead. Yeah, I can't see a way Fargo's going to win this. Surely he's not.
General, our base is
He still has two guys inside of there, I suppose. He has got that one as well. Oh no, he killed the palace, so Jarman can't come out. So where's his dozer? His dozer is here, but yeah, he's going to lose all of his buildings then. He's still got buildings down here, but SiZe is on his case everywhere. SiZe building a new palace, actually, at the top of the map. So yeah, I mean, he could just build a Jarman now. See if he queues one up. SiZe just continues the push. Whether he gets a Jarman or not, does it really matter? Because is Fargo going to be able to hold this area? He could just bunker up all of these as much as he can with all these tank hunters. Needs to stop this tunnel, though. But the Overlord here... okay, another barracks. Yeah, I mean... Just Jarman alone now can just finish the game. Like... as good as it's looking for Fargo here, Jarman is the ender of this, let's call it. Got one Vet 3 and one Vet 2 Overlord. It's gonna be such a shame to see them get sniped and stolen, but that's gonna happen. Lotus is still hanging around. SiZe's even got a worker in here. It's just the true GLA cockroach stink. The nuke is out of power, and he doesn't have any more dozers. But SiZe right now is just pushing in. He's going to try and focus down this bunker, but yeah, shouldn't he just get behind here? Any damage taken on all these buildings now can't be repaired, but yeah, that's Fargo out. It has no more buildings. And I can hear a snipe as well. And the Lotus got sniped as well, so yeah. GG, very, very well played there from SiZe indeed. Yeah, Fargo's got to be thinking now, can I win with this GLA? Can he win? 6-5 there is the total score. Let's jump into the next. Okay, so jumping into the reverse, Big SiZe is in the lead. Is that the first time he's been in the lead? I think it is, actually. Easy Fargo down in the bottom left with the blue GLA Vanilla. Up in the top right, we have Big SiZe with the China Nuke in the red. Now, yeah, we've seen him many times in this matchup. I think he actually likes this. He chooses this in like matchups quite often. Any kind of Tox versus Nuke, or yeah, any kind of Nuke versus GLA often is a go-to matchup for him. So I think he's probably pretty confident with this. And I think he's going to do 2 suppliers and a 2 War Factory Battlemaster spam, which is his kind of trademark thing. Got Fargo going for 2 suppliers. Barracks boxing in his workers, as is kind of normal for him at the moment. Big SiZe is going for that 2 suppliers and 2 War Factories. Worker sent to the mid, worker over here, and worker wants to secure this oil as well. Terrorist, just similar to before, like was on Fargo. That's one mistake from Fargo early on, where he let the terrorist get in and kill a truck for free. There's a flaming out here from SiZe, and the first Battlemaster as well. Flamer here, will it intercept the tunnel? Yes, it will. Terrorist looks like he's going to get intercepted as well. What is Fargo paying attention to at the moment? Because I haven't seen any control from him at all, really. I suppose that tunnel got cancelled. The terrorist, you wouldn't really micro anyway. You just send it and leave it. If it hits, it hits. Tunnel being built here. First technical out across the map now from Fargo. Finally some action from the Gillet. There is a Battlemaster already here. Drops off an RPG and a worker. He's going to go straight inside of that building. RPG drops off here. Going to do some harassment on these trucks. I think one truck here might fall to the technical. It does make a run for it. Truck is spared, at least for now. There's one Battlemaster here. Fargo looks like he wants to go for the oils. Another tunnel going up here. Terrorist does kill one truck. There's one bit of damage done to SiZe at least. But apart from that one truck, I don't think you can really count that as damage because that damage on the truck isn't going to impact him a hell of a lot. Battlemaster's here knocking at the door of Fargo, and that barracks does go down. Fargo's going to need to upgrade that one if he wants to get the capture upgrade. He's already got the capture upgrade, actually. So that's one good thing for Fargo if he secures both of them oils. But look how many Battlemasters are out for SiZe now. Absolutely insane. 2 Battlemasters over here as well. And Fargo's going to need those oils to give him like a cash boost in order to get enough defense to defend against these Battlemasters that are now making their way across the map. Flamer here clearing out the buildings. Tunnel there is going to get focused down. Battlemaster there does get picked off. Not sure what's inside that building. Must be a worker, but a Battlemaster here is going to make its way into the supply line. That's bad news for SiZe, but I don't know if he's got a super attack here or not. I think he is going to be able to get one. He is, actually. And that is going to make things a lot easier, but SiZe has got this huge army here right now. What, 5 Battlemasters? They're getting the horde bonus because there's so many in a small space. Fargo's going to run away with super attack. He's now dropping down a second arms dealer. There is a terrorist out, and that is an amazing terrorist if it hits. Ooh. Only kills almost one Battlemaster. That is it. But some of these Battlemasters are weak now, so chain reaction explosion could cause all kinds of problems. Super attack here. Scorp spam continues. Second arms dealer being placed. There's an aggressive tunnel here from Fargo, but yeah, he's got both of the oils, so if he can just kind of stabilize, he's in a really good position. But the Battlemasters here are going to walk into a terrorist, and one more Battlemaster there does go down. This tunnel is trying to be rebuilt. Fargo's got a decent amount of workers here. Decent-ish amount of workers here. I think Fargo's under a lot of pressure and panicking a little bit. A bit of a misclick there. He's got a 0% tunnel. Another Battlemaster in the supply line once again. But there is a counter-attack here from SiZe. Bit of an oversight there from SiZe. He just let that tunnel get finished. And a Battlemaster making its way into this line of RPGs. Quite a few RPGs there are going to fall, but the Battlemaster does go down. SiZe still roaming around with Battlemasters inside of the base of Fargo, but there is a Flamer here that does need to be focused down. But I think it will just get killed by that one quad. Is Fargo going to pop all of his stuff here? He's under a lot of pressure here. He needs to make this to go to the decider. No prop or anything yet from SiZe. Fargo pops one Scorpion. Another few Battlemasters there do fall. There's more Battlemasters here from SiZe. Another pop here from Fargo. Is relentless with this pressure. He's now switched it from the pressure on him to the pressure on SiZe. That's exactly what you want. The last thing you want is them Battlemasters in your supply line. So yeah, putting SiZe on the defensive is definitely what you want. So well played to Fargo getting this forward position here. Another terrorist and another Battlemaster kill. Very, very well played. Big SiZe working his way towards level 3. Fargo already is level 3. But there is an airfield out for SiZe. Is there going to be a Helix very soon? Oh, the terrorist could have got the kill there, but the Battlemaster, wow. Does kill some workers in the end, but doesn't get right in the supply line, though. And another big fight here. Another losses here. Absolutely crazy fight going on here. Loads of scrap on the ground. Helix is now in play, but how many quads? How many quads are there? There's still quite a few quads, actually, and there's a veteran scrapped one there. So even that alone is going to cause problems for the Helix. Our master here is going to go down. It looks like we're going to a decider. This surely looks like we're going to a decider. Continuing the pressure here. More battle masters going down. Helix is clearing out the tunnels at the top. Worker is going to get stopped there. Fargo does not have control of that middle building. He does have a rebel, though, at the top left of the map by that oil, so he could get that refinery. Helix continues to clear out tunnels. Big Size is now level 3. Only got one truck here because of the constant harassment. Look at all the bullet holes or the bomb, whatever you want to call it, the black bomb scorch marks or whatever. So many units have been lost there. And another terrorist. He's been really useful with these terrorists, Fargo, especially the sneaky ones that he just pops right out of the tunnel and force fires the ground straight away. Very, very good for defense. CC now going up. Helix is still in play. Yeah, it all came down to that really aggressive position of that tunnel. The fact that that tunnel got up, it's kind of changed this game, because before that, it was looking like SiZe was controlling the whole game, but now Fargo's been given time to stabilize. SiZe has cleared this area, though. He really doesn't want a Battlemaster getting in there, does he? But I think another Battlemaster will. Ops his units. Battlemaster does go down. Very, very nice defense. There's still a Battlemaster here. Flamer clearing out these buildings. There is a Scorp and a Quad, though, to take that out. You know what? I don't even know what the decider is. If this goes to a decider, which is looking very, very possible, what is the decider? I don't even know, you know. I'm going to have to just randomly go in the replay and just see. Whatever the decider is, it is. I don't know if it's tank mirror or air mirror or what. I think the finals was air mirror, wasn't it? Fargo sold everything here. Fargo's got 10k. Now, is that a smart decision? You might say it is, because now the artillery can't finish all them buildings because they're not low. So yeah, very, very interesting indeed. The battle is literally, if I just went AFK and just looked here, the whole battle for most of the game has been here. This is the real important part, and because of these bunkers, you see in the effect of GLA how strong it is. All of these different bunkers, it's so hard for SiZe to get anything done. Pretty sure he's still got artillery in the bag. Palace is up. We're going to see Jarman no doubt very soon. Flamer here is taking down that tunnel, which allows the Helix then to come in. But have we got anything that can capture the oil there for SiZe? He's getting a prop, but SiZe is actually just killing the oil. And the tunnel. XP Fargo is leading the way. CC being built inside of SiZe's base. I think he's just doing that because he wants a CC. Is he trying to play mind games? Just building it there? I don't think so, because the Lotus might capture it back here. So I think it should just be he wants a CC. I don't think there's any mind games going on. I might be wrong. Might be trying to get SiZe out. Like, oh shit, there's a CC in my base. Probably over. I don't think SiZe falls for such mind games anyway, to be fair. But yeah, just look at all this damage being done. The more trucks here being picked off, and Fargo's leading the way in terms of money, 7.5k. Did we see the Helix? Helix is repairing again. There's a Flamer here going to clear out this bunker. SiZe is still on the Battlemasters. More terrorists. SiZe can see that CC, yeah, I'm sure he can. Well, like when he's been fighting here, he has revealed it. Yeah, but he's got to be questioning himself now, thinking, what can I realistically get done? Am I actually winning here? I don't think he's winning. But the map control and the XP are all in favor of Fargo. There is a new cannon out now that will be useful for clearing that bunker, and the CC has actually been cancelled. I suppose that's one reason not to make it so close to your enemy, because now it's been cancelled. Building it in the base instead now. Maybe it should have just been there to be safe anyway, but yeah, it could have been mind games, who knows. Just one truck out. Artillery. Now ready. Level 3 artillery, I think. That oil is done for. And now that SiZe has teched and hit both of the oils, oh, I don't know, man. It's looking difficult for Fargo now as well. Jean-Michel does come in, snipes the most valuable unit there, which is the Overlord. There's 3 markets going up all of a sudden for Fargo. The thing about this map is it does run out of money pretty quick because these crates dry up. The oils tend to get killed, which they have. And then all that gets left is your main. What the hell happened there? Did the flamer take out all them? What the hell? I would have swore those units should survive that attack. But it looks like they died to the flamer. Very weird. Maybe Fargo just hung around there too long. But SiZe's army now, look at this, is looking pretty scary. Jean-Michel snipes the outpost. That's the right decision. So yeah, Fargo's got to be scared now. He's got to be a little bit scared. He's got a decent amount of markets. He's got his Jarman. I think battle buses and quads are the composition that he needs now. But yeah, looking a little bit scary now. Because he is being pushed back. He has no answer at the moment to this ground army and this new cannon. What is he going to do? He's going to actually pop his units and actually go into the main base. Is SiZe going to retreat though and actually go to fight that? Because if he does, you would imagine this is all going to get cleared up. Double shot there. When you move the speaker tower in and out of range, it does a double shot. Helix here is going to get picked off. That's a nice pick off there for Fargo, but he's going to probably lose all this army because SiZe has come back here. Jean-Michel snipes one of the overlords. Oh, and he's stolen an overlord. This could be changing everything because all of a sudden the Helix has gone down. The nuke thing is out of the way. An overlord has been stolen. And now the longer the game goes, he can just keep sniping and sniping and sniping. And he's got the money advantage now because he's got markets. So all of a sudden, yeah, that scary army now doesn't half look as scary as before. Because SiZe is actually mining out on his main now. Whereas Fargo's still got 7.3k. Another Jarman snipe. And he's actually evac to Rebel. He's going to go and grab that. I think SiZe realizes now all of a sudden it looked good for him. But now he's on that timer. Oh, baby. Fargo just lost a hell of a lot of units. They couldn't get inside of the tunnel in time. And how is he going to defend against this now? What has he got? He's got like 2 quads, a battle bus, a couple of RPGs and stuff. He needs the Jarman to get back there ASAP. What the hell is the Jarman doing? He needs to snipe that. Carpet bomb coming across the map, and this is very tense stuff because this could be Fargo out if he can't deal with this. Carpet bomb coming in. Could say it's potentially in the wrong place. Could have been better there maybe, but the carpet bomb actually going to hit here, and a Scorpion. The battle bus is going to go down. SiZe is focused in on here, but this is like the remainder of SiZe's army. It looks like SiZe. Very tense stuff, but Jarman's going to snipe the Overlord. Massive losses there on the Fargo side, but that Jarman could just snipe it, and Fargo's got the economy lead. Why is Jarman not sniping? Has he already sniped? I think he might have already sniped. SiZe sending the remainder of his army across the map now. But Fargo is losing stuff here. He's going to lose this market next, and SiZe is approaching level 5. Scorpion here is produced. Jean-Michel gets the snipe. Has he got anything to get that Overlord for himself? Fargo's looking vulnerable, man. You would question, do you get the Jarman now and go inside of that Overlord? Because you need that Overlord ASAP. He has cleared up though. He has cleared up. This could be EMP. This could be here. And that could finish Fargo. Oh man, every 5 seconds it's like something new. Is that going to be EMP? Could be on the support powers. Maybe it should have been there, you know. Overlord there has been sniped. This could be mine drop. Overlord does get recaptured by SiZe, but that's going to give Fargo 200 extra XP. This is mine drop right in front of Fargo's building, and all of a sudden SiZe has been defeated. Oh my god, what a set. What an absolutely mental set. I don't even know how long we've been recording, like 2.5 hours or something so far. And we are through to a 6-6 decider. How tense was that? That was probably one of the best and closest games to the wire that I have seen this World Series. Absolutely insane. We're through to the decider. Okay, then, this is it. On to the decider. It looks like a USA laser mirror. We have Big SiZe down in the bottom left, fighting for his survival in this tournament. Next match wins. He is with the USA laser in the red. Up in the top right, we have Easy Fargo with the blue USA laser in the yeah, what was I going to say? Top right position? I think I already said that. Top right position. We've got a fast barracks here from Fargo. Different build order here from SiZe. He's actually going for 2 supplies. So it's going to be 2 different build orders. War Factory barracks here from SiZe. 3 missile defenders and maybe a dozer here from Fargo, but he has not controlled this very well, and it is going to be very, very late. I think the nerves here are getting to Fargo a little bit, or maybe the fatigue of playing for so long, but that drop is going to be delayed, and those valuable few seconds can make all the difference when you do the drop. It is coming now. SiZe knows it's coming because he's got a drone here. First V is out. Fargo's economy is weaker at the moment because he's doing the drop. And because he dropped down the barracks first. But now SiZe is going to be harassed here. Fargo's dropping down a barracks. He's now moving in for SiZe. Is he going to try and close this in with the dozer and 2 Vs? It is an option. But 1 V is trying to go round the back here. Could be another drop coming in for Fargo in a second. Lays lock on this dozer here. Another drop over here already, and then it's another dozer. Oh, just 1 dozer, sorry. 1 down, and Laserlock comes in on 1 Chinook. SiZe pulls his Chinooks. Was it just 1 Chinook that went down there, or 2? Because he's only got 2 over here at the moment. I don't know if he's done that 3 Chinook thing again. But this attack here has all been stopped. But at the moment, SiZe is not able to collect on here. So SiZe is on 1 supply at the moment compared with Fargo's 2. Fargo actually just stole $600 as well, but there's 3 Vs making their way across the map. Yeah, does killing this even matter that much? Does it? Because the Rangers are going to appear from there and that's going to be stopped. And he's not collecting from here anyway. 3 Vs making their way across the map. There's going to be a laser lock here from Fargo, but how many Vs are going to be able to stop? Probably just 1, and that's it. Might be able to laser lock another one as well. Laser lock on 2 Vs. 3 Vs. All 3 Vs. Ooh, the laser lock on Fargo Chinooks. And he saves it for now. There is a Ranger here. The missile defenders here can hit this. These missile defenders have killed the power, and the dozer is rebuilding the power. Fargo is really on top of moving his Chinooks, moves them all out of the way, and he's cleared up all this attack, and he's on 2 supplies. Fargo taking a massive lead in this massive decider. SiZe does not have very much, and it looks like SiZe is going to get kicked from the tournament. There's still a drone here. Would be nice to get a drone in that V and just kill it, just to deny all vision. But right now, Fargo is on 2 supplies versus a SiZe on 1 supply. And you would say that Fargo's probably got more units out because he's got a full V there. And that's only like a barely half full V. Fargo also dropped down a 5 ace. He has lost 1 dozer, just like Fargo has. Sorry, just like SiZe has. V now putting down some harassment on these Chinooks, but there's also a V here, and he could take down the power again. That'll be annoying for SiZe. He only just rebuilt it. There's another V here from Fargo. Fargo is just looking on point. I think it all comes down to that activity, you know. He's been spamming today. He spammed like 10 games today against Shay and against... who else did he play against? Boyka, I think? Yeah, Boyka. Maybe if he did a challenge like last night or something like that. But yeah, Fargo is just looking on the ball, and SiZe at the moment is looking very thin on the grounds. His V here is going to get laser locked. Does go down. SiZe not collecting from here right now, and Fargo is under the Chinooks here of SiZe. SiZe is going to get kicked from the tournament. Absolutely crazy. Dozer goes down, Laserlock comes in. Laserlock comes in on the Chinook, and GG. SiZe has been defeated. That is it. SiZe is done. As I said before, he's won the most World Series before in the past, I think. I think he's won it like 3 times, and like other people tend to have won it like once or twice. But Fargo has beaten SiZe in challenges a few times before, but I think SiZe overall is more positive. But here, Fargo knocks out Big SiZe 7-6 in that epic best of 13. Well played to Fargo. He has been playing very, very good lately and very, very active, and I like to see it from Fargo. So yeah, very, very well played. GG. Let me know in the comments if this was the most epic set you've seen so far, or maybe even this year. Probably is for me. But yeah, absolutely amazing scenes. GG, and see you in the next one.